Finland is the guest of honor at the Frankfurt Book Fair this fall. We meet one of the authors represented there.
Juhani Seppovaara is a writer. Originally from Finland, he now lives in Berlin. He used to work in the finance industry before he quit to write books. Like this one about life in East Berlin before the wall fell.
Maisemassa heijastuu lapsuuteni runollinen Helsinki. Vitsiverhojen tuolla puolen on niukasti valaistuja katuja, hellyttäviä itäautoja, hiilikasoja, värikkäiden neokylttien kaunokirjoitusta ja täyntiikkunoiden runsautta. Kreppipapeриneilikoin somistettuja makkaroita ja kaalinpäitä, pesuainepakettien rivistöjä ja säilykepurkkipyramideja.
East Berlin, capital of the former communist East. Seppovaara got to know it only a few years before the fall of the wall. He was fascinated by the Prenzlauer Berg district. Back then, it was home to many artists and non-conformists.
I wrote a book about my experiences in East Berlin and Prenzlauer Berg during the 80s. I also took pictures back then, thank goodness.
Under the East Berlin Sky is his first book that's been translated into German. Seppovaara won a prize for it back in Finland.
It's all about those small moments and people that I met in chance encounters. It's not a political book, but entirely fictional.
Today, Juhani Seppovaara lives in the district featured in his book. He moved to Prenzlauer Berg 5 years ago. His apartment is a treasure trove of memories and mementos of the past. He's published more than 20 books over the years, most in Finnish, about topics such as design and the decline of rural culture. Currently, he's at work on a memoir which will appear in the spring in Finnish and German.
At first, my books were more documentary in character. My main topic was traditional Finnish architecture, and I spent a lot of time traveling through Finland doing research.
Juhani Seppovaara grew up in Helsinki in the 1950s. He had a carefree childhood, much of it spent outdoors. After studying business at university, he spent 25 years working for the Finnish State Bank. Then he decided to quit and live his dreams.
Popomyyntilappusen osuminen silmin oli sattuma. Vai ovatko loppujen lopuksi sattumat sattumia?
I tell my stories through people and their subjective experiences. That's my style of writing.
His account of travelling by moped through Finland is about to appear in German. Though Finnish authors are relatively unknown abroad, literature holds a central place in Finnish culture. That's why Finland will be the guest of honour at this year's Frankfurt Book Fair.
Finns read a lot and always have. It's part of a long tradition. That's also why we have so many authors. Finnish crime novelists are well known and popular in Germany. But I hope that other forms of literature will also be featured in Frankfurt.
Seppovaara will also be one of the guest authors at the Frankfurt Book Fair. But these days he sees himself as someone with a foot in two worlds, as a Finn who has made his home in Berlin.
The way of life here in Berlin is something special. There are people here from all over, and it's easier to talk to people here than anywhere else I've been. Not just small talk, but conversation about all sorts of things.
And it's those conversations and encounters that feed into Juhani Seppovaara's writing.